Hey guys, happy Monday and welcome back. All right, guys. Well, we have some interesting news here. We have a Real Housewife of New Jersey who is taking the high road. But before we get into that, I wanted to say that I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. If not, it's Monday, so it's a start to a fresh, brand new week. So get in the mode because we have a lot of exciting stuff coming up. I've been teasing you guys. I have an incredible sit-down interview coming up for you this month, well, the month of April. It's interesting because Zach and I are doing our first live date in Los Angeles. Then we're going to Nashville. Then I'm flying to a city that I can't tell you guys yet because it would give it away. And then after that city, I'm flying back to Palm Beach and then flying back to New York City. So April is going to be insane. And if you guys have not grabbed your tickets, go to spillingtealive.com, whether it's in person or live stream, and put it on Instagram or post it somewhere, tag me in it, Twitter, whatever it is, and I will repost you guys. In the meantime, we're back to talk about the Real Housewife of New Jersey, Melissa Gorga, who is reacting to Teresa's bridesmaid snub. She wonders if Louis' sisters will be included in the wedding and says that she's been there for Teresa through thick and thin. I don't know about that, but we're going to break it all down. So before we jump in, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so thanks to Reality Blur, but it's no secret that Teresa Giudice confirmed last week on Watch What Happens Live that she would not be including her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga, as a bridesmaid in her upcoming summer wedding to Louis Ruelas. And during Thursday's episode of her podcast, Melissa addressed the snub. Of course she did. Why wouldn't she? After Teresa revealed that she will have 8 bridesmaids standing alongside her when she ties the knot with Louis Ruelas this summer in New Jersey, the Real Housewives of New Jersey co-star, who is married to Teresa's brother, Joe Gorga, admitted she learned the news while watching Andy Cohen's late night talk show. I did find out on TV that I'm not going to be in Teresa's wedding, and I'm not a bridesmaid, which I'm okay with. I'm fine with it. And Melissa added to this, I understand, to each their own. Okay, so she is taking the high road. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. And honestly, who cares if you're a bridesmaid? Being a bridesmaid sounds like a lot of work anyways. Haven't you watched 27 Bridesmaids Dresses or 27 I don't know what the movie is, but the point is, it seems like a lot of work. I'd rather just attend the wedding, not have any responsibilities, eat and drink and go home, right? Although Melissa had no idea that she wouldn't make the cut until she saw the show, she admitted that she pretty much assumed she would not be included in Teresa's big day. That said, she is curious if Teresa will welcome Louis' sisters, her future sister-in-laws, and she's wondering if they'll be one of the 8. Is it like a no-fam wedding other than her 4 daughters, her 4 beautiful daughters, and like a couple of her friends? I think if that's the case, then that makes perfect sense. She also added, I mean, if she's having Louis' sisters, then I guess that makes perfect sense for Teresa. Teresa and Louis began dating in late 2020 and got engaged 1 year later during a trip to Greece. And obviously we know that Teresa was previously married to Joe Giudice, the father of her 4 daughters, but that obviously did not work out. He was deported. And now I'm starting to wonder, I think all of us are wondering as fans, is this the right decision for Teresa Giudice? Because we're watching the same show, we're recapping it every Wednesday, and Louis Ruelas from that cringy video, which, okay, it's not the worst, we can pass over it, to the court cases with his exes who said that they were punished if they wouldn't have enough physical intimacy with him, to some of his ways, some of the ways that he talks to Teresa and even talked to Margaret, it makes me wonder, how are you when the cameras aren't around? You know what I mean? And there was a rumor that he allegedly hit one of his exes in front of their daughters. Yeah. As Teresa prepares to say, I do, Melissa said that she wishes her nothing but happiness. I'm very happy that she's happy. I love to see her smile when she's with Louis. So whatever she decides, it's her wedding and I'll be fine with it. Melissa continued, then joking that Teresa would probably put her in an ugly dress anyways. Now, while Teresa and Melissa have gone through ups and downs in the years since Melissa and Joe joined the Real Housewives of New Jersey for season 3, Melissa said that they both have been there for Teresa through thick and thin. And I was wondering at first, I was like, how true is that? Have they been there for her through thick and thin? But then you have to think about when Joe Giudice got deported and Joe Gorga and Melissa kind of stepped up to be there for Melissa. And yeah, even when they had some really challenging moments like the christening and they got into some pretty explosive fights. When it mattered, they did show up for her. We've always backed her up, and we haven't said much on the show in a negative light regarding her and Louis, and it's for a reason. It's because we want her to be happy and we want it to be good. So I hope she sees that and realizes that, and I wish her nothing but happiness, and I'm sure her wedding will be absolutely beautiful. Back in October of 2021, Melissa admitted that she didn't think she'd be selected as a bridesmaid during an interview with Us Weekly. I didn't go to the first one, so at least I've never attended one of her weddings before. This will be my first. Okay. And Melissa said, noting that she thought Teresa's daughters would serve as her bridesmaids. I mean, I don't think Melissa's wrong on that. Guys, I want to know what your thoughts are, especially because everyone ran with this as it was such a diss. And even when Andy Cohen asked her on Watch What Happens Live, he's like, oh, Melissa's not going to be a bridesmaid. She's like, don't make a big deal out of it. Why are you making a big deal? And he's like, well, have you told her? She's like, no, but I guess now it's on national TV. And Melissa did confirm that is exactly how she found out. But Teresa was saying it's not a big deal. There were only 8 slots, and Melissa's not important enough to be in one of those slots. Okay. She doesn't want her to be standing next to her on her big day. She feels like, I gave you a platform, I got you on the show, and I don't need you standing next to me when I get married to the man of my dreams. It kind of feels like a snub, but I don't know. I do have to applaud Melissa Gorga, because when she's talking about the fact that she has held back when it comes to the rumors about Louis Ruelas, and Joe Gorga has held back only because they want Teresa to be happy, I think it absolutely shows on the show. You can see where Teresa's texting Melissa saying, you better have my back. And Melissa is outing that to the rest of the cast, but she's not actually jumping on the rumor bandwagon or engaging when they're all saying, you know, there are these red flags. Melissa's like, what red flags? Let's talk about it. Yeah, Teresa needs to open up. She's not adding fuel to the fire when she very much well could be, and it's part of her job. She's just taking the high road. Yeah, it makes sense. Guys, we will be back this week on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern with Zach Peter to do another big announcement, but to also recap the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So I hope you guys can join us. In the meantime, I want to hear what your thoughts are about the snub and about Melissa Gorga taking the high road. Do you think anything will change along the way? And in your opinion, will Teresa make Louis' sisters her bridesmaids? And if she does, is that effed up? Kind of feels like it might be. I don't know. Go ahead and comment below. Don't forget to smash that like button. I love you guys. Happy Monday. Go to spillingtealive.com, grab your tickets, and I will see you so very soon. Catch you today at 12 p.m. Eastern for Candy and the Gang recap with Tisa Tells. Bye, guys. Love you.